He's ready for this fight. I mean, this is not an easy fight for either guy, I know, but I think my guy has a really, really good shot of winning this fight.
Freddie, are you concerned about the referee possibly not allowing Postal to fight his fight?
Well, you know, they're going to complain about the holding and so forth, and there is a big difference between tying a fighter up and holding a fighter. Obsessive holding, I'm against also. Tying a fighter up at times on the inside can happen. It depends on what type of fight he wants to fight. If he wants to come forward and try to bully us a little bit, we will tie him up at times, and you know, wait for the referee to break and so forth. Tying him up, it's not illegal. But the thing is, excessive holding is illegal, and that's not what my guy does. And I think Tony Weeks is one of the best referees out there, and I think we'll get he's a very fair person, and I expect a fair call.
Freddie,
and that's all we ask for.
As they had mentioned the possibilities of will you guys entertain a fight with Canelo, how do you actually take to the smaller guys stepping up and fighting bigger guys like Conor and Brooks, you know, fighting Canelo and Golovkin? How do you actually see those matchups? Do you think they're good for boxing or they're counterproductive?
You know, they're good for boxing. I mean, you know, it was a good knockout. I mean,
in the sense of maybe a
you know, these guys, believe me, it's really not the fighters. Fighters will fight anybody. Fighters are not scared of anybody. They're not. You know, it's the management and the promoters who make the fights. And you know, the thing is, his manager thought that this is a better fight for him at this weight. He's going to make a lot more money, and they're taking a big chance. But I think he will get knocked out. But you know, I mean, he's not my fighter, so I mean, I don't make that decision. You know, if it was my fighter, I would keep him at that lower weight class. Yes, but the thing is, but he can't wait for he can't wait for the guys to come around all his life. I mean, nobody seems to want to fight him in the UK.
Are you going to pressure Postal to go for the knockout because of your bet?
No, I would never do that. I'm a little crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
In terms of your bet, why a knockout instead of just a straight win? What gives you the faith that there's going to be a knockout?
The odds.
Yeah, the odds are better, but I mean, realistically, you think a knockout is very possible.
I got tickets on both. I got to win and I got to jail.
So what are the odds on the win?
4.5.
Yeah.
4.5.
Freddie, do you feel that Brooke could possibly making this mistake by trying to outdo Khan? Like, he fights a middleweight, I fight a middleweight, you do better, I do better. Do you feel Brooke could be making himself, you know, fighting off more than he can chew because of that?
I don't think that's why that fight was made. I think his people just made a fight like that just to make some money. I mean, because, I mean, they're going to make more too. I mean, as promoters and as trainers and as matchmakers, everyone's going to make more money. I mean, he can't get a big fight right now because nobody seems to want to fight him. I've never seen him fight though, so I've only read about him, but I've never seen him fight. I hear he's a good kid. He looks pretty strong in the pictures and stuff like that, but I mean, Triple G to me is the best pound for pound fighter in the world today.
It seemed like maybe Errol Spence was a possible fight for him and he avoided it.
I would like to see that. I would pay to see that one. I like Errol Spence.
In terms of the business of boxing, is Vargas a waste of time to even consider?
I wouldn't say waste of time, no. I mean,
if Manny has a $20 million guarantee, I don't know what his guarantee is, but if Manny has a $20 million guarantee, how can that fight come to fruition?
Well, that's up to Bob, because Bob gave him that contract, not me. I don't guarantee nothing. I guarantee we'll work hard, that's all. So you're better off asking Bob that.
And my last question, who are you voting for, Hillary or Trump?
I don't vote. I've never voted in my life. I don't think the president runs this country. Money runs this country.
Well, what do you think about